Hello guys, I'm Harif Kannan. You already know me since you have seen my previous video, which was day one of coding. If you haven't, I would recommend that you check it out, which is in my channel Harif Kannan. So I hope you do that. Mm, and I had told myself that I'm never gonna tell my my viewers to subscribe to my channel because I feel that it's lame. If you want to subscribe, then feel free to. I'm not gonna be the one to tell you to subscribe. So that's my thoughts and opinions about it. Anyways, so you guys know what I'm following and studying. So I've been studying up with this tutorial, and so far I have completed till. So yesterday I had completed the first 40 minutes, and today I've completed till. Oh, I'm proud of myself. I thought of completing the sorting list, but I didn't. So I was busy with my own life. Actually, kind of wasting my own time. Gotta be honest with my viewers. I was wasting my time. But let me tell you all, as day passes by, I'm improving myself and getting control of my life. So I promise that it's gonna be better. And most probably this is not gonna be the video I'm posting because I think I have to take a trial video every day I post. Yes, so this most probably wouldn't make it. Anyways, so what they have, so let me show you what they teach after that. So they teach you to set up Python. They teach you to REPL is just the online thing that he was using, and they teach about variables, expression statements, blah blah blah, and all those things. And he taught in a but I don't think I'm gonna be doing the same. So I'm gonna try my best to explain those things to you guys that I've learned, the things that I've learned to you guys in 10 minutes, which is my own time limit that I had set for myself, probably 10-15 minutes, not lots. I have written notes for myself which I'll be referring to from that video, so that I don't I don't miss any of those things, and just we can have a very nice flow control, like in a flow that they taught me. So I'm hoping that I could teach you in the same flow that I was taught in. I understood in. So very first thing that they begin with is variables, and here's the definition of variables. Variables can be anything. Okay, you understand what a variable is. So if we said a is equal to 10, now if you're gonna say that a is equal to 10, then a is a variable. Now we can also say that b is equal to Hari. Now this is a string variable, right? So variable can be anything, but there are certain rules when we create a variable, and the certain rules which are that the variable can't begin as number. So we can't have a variable like 23 ha is equal to something. We can't do that, or stick 34. No, we can't do that. You can see that this is an error. Now if I remove this, there is no error. See, so we can't have with numbers. We can't have variables that begin with special characters like this, since that will be error too. Like you can see, it's an error again. So ये भी error हो जाएगा. And and you can't use Python keywords, like you obviously know. You can't say for equal to some variable, because for is an existing Python keyword. So those things can also not be assigned as variables. And one thing that I noticed in the previous video was that my voice is very very distant. So I had thought that speaking loudly would help you guys, like help you guys understand what I'm talking. So that's all about variables. Variables are basically just words that you can assign values to. Anything can be a variable which assign values to you. So that's my understanding of what variables is. And then expression and statement. So expression is a code that return value, and statement is a operation on value. Program is formed by series of statement. These three are my main takeaways on that thing. And what have I written? Okay, so that's pretty much it. So expressions, statements, and operation. Statement is operation on value. Okay. And expression is anything that will return value. Okay, I guess I should have written some examples. So I'm gonna be writing example for this so that I'll be able to do it in this. So this is my first, like I told you guys, this is why I need a trial. So this will be my good. I understand. So next, in the next video I'll be creating, I'll be putting up an example for expression and a statement. Underscore example போட்டுருவேன். Okay, and then we get to comments. So anything that is written after in Python, anything that is written after a hashtag will be considered as a comment and it won't be run as a code. So the reason why we use comments is just because we don't want, we just want to tell them that why this thing exists. Like in this previous code, let me show you which is the code that we worked on yesterday. So here is it. So let's just say that I want to tell them this thing, this is a function to get choices from the user and computer. So that is my idea. So this is why comment, like we can make the one who reads our code, they can understand like why is this being used. So and there is also multi-line comments which you can create by putting I think 3 colons. Wait, do this. If you do this, then anything that is written inside this will always be considered a comment. So that is the power of three line comment. So ding ding ding. No, okay, I guess I'm missing on something, but that's kind of irrelevant. So in the video I won't be talking about multi-line comments, but there should be a way of using multi-line comments. I'm gonna figure it out right now before I get into my real video. I think figuring out how to write multi-line comments would be quite useful. So I'm just gonna Google it, how to do multi-line comment in Python. Okay, so I had to use this. I get that. Wait. Easy. Okay. Just doing this can get it, huh? I didn't know that. Nigga. Isn't it what we have been trying, guys, to get a multi-line comment? ये देखो 3 डाल दिया मैंने, and anything that goes inside should be a comment, but it's not being a comment. So wait, I'm gonna figure it out. Fuck you all, man. Usually multi-line string comment. Wait, is there Geek for Geeks? This is the bad shit. I would always recommend Geek for Geeks for getting some nice ideas. Oh, I think I've got it, guys. So multi-line command were like this. Yeah, baby, I got it, my nigga. So multi-line comments work like this, I guess. Just put three of this simple thing. Yeah, wait, it's not working again. I thought I had it, man. This sucks. எப்படி போடணுமா அதை, எப்படி போடணும்னு தெரியலையே. இப்படி போட்டால் வந்துடுமா? Still not going as multi-line comments. Why won't it be a multi-line command? Is what I'm trying to do. It is not doing multi-line command. Let me try in this ID. Let me see if இதில் பண்ணுற போதாச்சும் வருதா பார்க்குறேன் multi-line command. But this is not command, right? Because command, I think I'm gonna skip all this part because I can't figure it out. But I'm gonna write it out here for my own purpose, that I have not figured out how to write multi-line comment in Python, and I don't have time to figure it out right now. So I'm gonna be jumping into the next topic, and I have to make sure the video is 10 minutes long. So OB have I. So next thing that they discuss about is data types, and there are different types of data types in Python. Yesterday you would have seen me use strings. Strings are basically nothing except boom. Wait, let me just remove this thing. And strings are nothing but a sentences like this in English. If I'm gonna say what a string is basically words and letters and sentences, what is called string in Python. If I'm gonna translate from English, so if I'm gonna use if I want to have a string right now, if I'm gonna create a string, let's create a variable called name, and then we use and then I create a string called Hari. So this is string. And then there's also float is like if I'm gonna put y is equal to 3.45, now that's a float. And there's also complex numbers, which I'll discuss about in a bit, so I'm just gonna skip it for now. So there is like lots of these things. There's also lists. So list goes like this. My bad, wait, let me get it. No, this is tuple. Now dictionary is in curly brace. Since I'm using a Mac, I get confused of how to make the brackets work. कौन सा bracket में आएगा भाई? Square bracket आ गया, चलो. So if you put this, if you put, I think you're supposed to list किधर है? देखता हूँ एक मिनट. List is the last thing I said. Yeah, I remember it clearly. I was not wrong. So these are list. No, if I have to put Hariv, I can put Hariv. Then you can put comma 2. You can also put comma 3, and then you can put Alan. You can put Alan. You can put anything you want to. And it can't be A, since there's already an, see, they're showing an error because there's already an A. So what we gotta do, we're gonna assign it as R for रंडी. So now I'm gonna print R. क्या हो गया भाई? एरर क्यों दिखा रहा है? What error? Statement has no effect. It isn't gonna have an effect, man. It is gonna print R now. Print R. And what's the error now? Pro, what's your error? Let's try running it first so that we'll देख लेंगे if some error comes. Okay, that thing I'm gonna be fixing it now, and I'm thinking I'm gonna run it again. I just can't print R. I not nigga. Are we not allowed to print lists as it is? If I put print R of 1, then I think we can do that. Option மட்டும் போட்டா போதுமா சீக்கிரமா? R0 போடணும். Okay, so to access elements in string, you gotta specify which element you want to access. What I'm wondering is how to access. Bro, I can just create the whole video like this, I guess. What I want to know is how to create a string. What I want to know is how to print the whole list. How to print the whole list. How to print the whole list in Python. Without using a for loop, of course. How I use for loop? A star pota vandruma. So I think that's the solution, guys. You gotta use A star. So run D star करेंगे. चलो run D star star मिल गया है star. So run it back, niggas. We figured it out. Should I just post this video? It's gonna be so candid, but it won't be YouTube worthy. But does it really matter? Plus, I have been using the N word, so I could get cancelled. But this is just Hareev being Hareev. Let's see how long does this video become. So next is data types, which you understood. I hope you did. If not, I don't care, since it's just my own journey, me recording my own journey. So fuck you all. I think it's late, but such कोई बात नहीं. So and then they discuss about checking how we can check the thing they use. So here's how they check if what data type is the current. Here's how we check for the data types, what data type is being used in the thing. So if we put data type name, if you put data type y, so we can just put data type y. Then if you print this, it's gonna return float because it's a float. Like I told you, if it's gonna be a decimal value, then it's considered float. If it's in a whole value, then it's considered integer in Python. So that's what it is. Then we can also use is instance, and if we use is instance, we can check multiple values. I guess that's use of is instance, I guess. And we can also change an integer into a float by doing this basically. So right now if you print type a, then we're gonna get it as a integer, right? So it's gonna be integer since it is an integer, which is true, int. Now I can change this integer into an float. And how am I gonna do that? I'm just gonna do this by putting float here, and it's called something typecasting. I don't remember what exactly is it called, but this is how you can change an integer into a float. Now if you see me run, both are float. See, though the number is 10, it is being considered as float now. So that's the second thing. And there's lots of operators in Python for addition, for subtraction. Then we, like you guys said, like I told you guys yesterday. किधर है रुको, let me put this thing here since it's very relevant. Time pass वाला block है वो. Like I told you guys here, this double equal to means it's a comparison operator, and single equal to is video call, guys. Just gonna be ignoring it. Just cut the call, and I'm gonna text him right now. Solra, since I'm busy creating video for you guys. And comparison operator, and then there is boolean operators, which is not and or, and there is bitwise operators. Why attend no call, busy. These people keep and this is my mom, bro. She be wasting so much of my time. Anyways, so there's different operators like boolean operators, bitwise operators. Boolean operators. Also again, I'm not gonna go deep into the boolean operators. It's just not and or. Not means either one of them has to be true, and means both the conditions gotta be true, and or means either of the conditions is gotta be true. That's all the explanation that I gotta tell, because it's for my own understanding, and I've understood what the operator is. So I'm not gonna put each example for every single one of them. And there is even more other operators called like is and in, which in my own immersible list I think it is in the in function is used in to check if the current if some element that we have mentioned is in the list or not. That is why this thing is used, and S is for some other purpose. And let's now dive into strings. I think I've already told you what a string is. String is nothing but basically a word or a sentence and whatever we want to consider in English words. That is what a string is, and how we define a string is putting double quotes. So that's always important. Let's not forget about putting the double quotes there. And if you're gonna put a triple quote, so that was what I was trying to do with my comment, but I don't think that's working, which I'll get right back to you guys in the next video probably. But in this video I'm not gonna get to that. So triple quotes means it's a multi-line string. And so string has lots and lots of different types of operators in itself, and I'm just gonna give you an idea of what all those are. It's lower, upper, title. So what title does, how do you show it? Harib Kannan is a good boy. So what it does is it changes each and every sentence of the thing. H capital, K capital, I capital, you get it. So title irukku, then there is alpha, which checks if all the if there is alphabetic or not. Then it check if any of if the list is empty or not, and then it checks if it's a decimal or not, and then if it is upper or not, then starts with this letter something or not, and then this ends with, then there's replace, then this split, then this strip. So there's different types of operation that can be done on strings, which are inbuilt already in Python. So since I've seen the course, I have an idea of what those are. But if you guys want an idea what those are, then I would recommend you guys just go look at the course, or just I don't even I think courses are not really necessary. You can study coding by yourself. So just Google it, man. इतना मैं बता दिया तुम लोग idea. So I've given you this much idea. Just go Google it. Rest of the things you can Google, and just try things out. Stop looking at videos. It's a waste of time. तो आई एम डूइंग दिस टेप. यू सी द हिपोक्रेसी का भी सीमा होती है गाइस. So yes, and then using string alters the strings, creates the string. Okay, and using string methods alters the string and creates a new string. So இங்கே எழுதியிருக்கேன் அதுக்கு, பட் நான் எல்லாமே எழுதி காட்டினதா என்ன யூஸ் உங்களுக்கு அது பண்ணி தான் காட்டணும் க்ரோமில். what if I just do this? What would it feel like if I'm being more interactive in the screen? Overall screen, you guys get to see me more, and even my notes. So yes, I think this should be better since I'm using very less amount of my coding time, and it's mostly guys speaking, it's me speaking to you. And then there's escaping, which I think if you had studied 4 years of computer things like me, then you would know what a backslash is. But right now I'm looking for a backslash in my computer. This is not a backslash, this is front slash. So I really can't find where a backslash is in my laptop, honestly, man. This shit whack. To find a backslash, how to put a backslash in MacBook, how to put backslash in MacBook Pro, Swedish keyboard. Alt. It's not alt, I think. Plus Mirka. So I think I just gotta figure it out with this. Only this? No, this. இது எதுவுமே வரலையே, ஐயோ. This is quite frustrating, guys, gotta be honest. I took so much of my time figuring out brackets and shit with this clown ass laptop. Anyways, I'll figure it out before I create the next video. I'll figure out how to put a backslash in MacBook. Backslash in MacBook. So what backslash does, let me just Google it. I think since I'm gonna be just posting this video, I think this is gonna be a long video and it's just gonna have lots of hurry in it, which I don't mind getting cancelled for, since it's been really late and I'm just gonna post this video. Just not gonna care much. Yeah, so whenever you put this backslash, I think you know what happens. It things turned in gets, it the thing skips. So what it just gets skips. So let me show you guys example. So name, sorry, so name and let's just say ball, bash, okay, whatever it is, bash is, I don't think, okay, bashas. So I think we can use base or else baser. Okay, baser is equal to harif. So let's just say that I want to use harif. Now let's say I want to include another double quotes inside this. What happens when you do this? The IV gets splashed. But the moment you put this, if you do this, what do we get? Now if I'm gonna print baser, let's see what do we get. Rerun. So we get this, right? So what happens? Now the used to escape characters, the next character after the backslash does not mean what it normally means. That is my understanding of what backslash means. And there is backslash n, doing which gives you a new line. So I think you have to put n backslash. No, wait, I think I gotta do this like this, I guess. So yes, so doing this, what happened has HAR has come in one line and another IV has come in the next line. So that is the use of backslash n, and there is backslash T2 which creates a new title. And then they have discussed about slicing, and we slice characters by using square brackets, and mostly we slice strings. Square bracket used to get specific character from string, so that's what slicing is all about. And there is different ways to slice. We can get a particular letter, we can slice a character from the string, we can slice a set of characters from the string, and we can do all sorts of slicing in the string. So I'm gonna go to the most complex slicing, which is getting a set of thing. So I'm just gonna go print baser, or else let's just say print name, and square brackets come here. I'm gonna do 1 to 2. So let's see what does it slice to. So 1 to 2 in Python, like I told you, we start considering things from 0. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. In that case, let's say 0, 1. I'm just putting this for our understanding. Ayyo, in laptop slow arka Chico mama. Suppose this is 0, 1. So one length it starts, and it ends at 2. So I guess I gotta put it at 0 and 3. Okay, so let me try this again. What happens? Oh, putting this, if you gap put na, all those gaps will be considered as another character, guys. So I gotta rerun this like this. So what happens? I get 0. Okay, so the first character you put, I start from there and it ends at the last character you have given. So I have given 0 to 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. I is the last letter. Okay, it ends with -1. Cool. And there is boolean, which is true or false. This is boolean. So, and which I'm not gonna get too deep into because it's not really relevant in my opinion. Though we do use boolean lots in for and if loops, if I'm not sure. I think that's what they use it in. And all numbers including 1 minus 2 are true except 0. Yes, so all numbers are true except 0. 0 is always false, and all strings, tuples, dictionary, anything that contains some value in it is always considered true, except empty list, empty dictionary, empty tuples are considered false. Hope I'm clear so far. And any function, all any value is true. All function means, so there is this function called any, which can be used with boolean operators. So if, all the variables or all the things, I don't know what I mean by things, not visual, but to my capacity, if all the variables are true, all the functions are true, then it's going to return true for the all function. But if any of them is true and you want the thing to return true, then we use any function. Hope that it makes sense. It's a lot of me talking. Then there is number data types. Okay, we are almost at the end. I think I really created a huge ass video today. Is it wrong though? I think I'm gonna post this, guys. It's just me being candid. Day one, actually I had created one trial video and then I uploaded a second video. Today I'm just recording the second video and posting it up as it is with no filters. And from third day, since actually I wasted lots of my time, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I wasted lots of my time. And from, I think, because you gotta be honest with my viewers, right? Yesterday I got 18 views, man. So for my 18 viewers, I'm gonna be honest, waste lots of my time. So from tomorrow I'll be more responsible and create more concise videos and give you guys better example and study a lot more too. And I spent my evening today learning something called testing software, which is part of DevOps, and I'm just trying to learn lots of stuff. Just got to be a millionaire soon, so that's my plan. So number data types. So there is lots of data types, like you have already heard. There is float, there is int, then there is complex. Complex, I think you have would have learnt in school. At least I did. So in 11th grade I had learnt. I mean, in 12th grade I had learnt about complex. So what complex is minus one. I cube is equal to minus 1. That's what they begin as complex things. They are considered as imaginary numbers. So I inu போட்டு ஆரம்பிப்பாங்க. In coding and Python it's considered as j. Instead of I, imaginary part வந்து இங்க j ன்னு they will write it out. So 2 plus 3j, num1 is equal. So how do we create complex variables? So not num, this is first num. Okay, this is the first num. So 2 plus 3j, 2 plus 3j, 2 plus 3j, and that's a complex number. And next thing, and the other way to create a complex number is by doing complex 2 comma 3. So the first will be the real number and the second part would be considered as a complex number. Now I'm gonna print both. Okay, so actually the way they have printed here is by putting num dot, let me just okay, I'll put num2 dot image. They put img, I think img தானே, ஆமா num2 image img. okay வா, நான் வந்து 9 போடுறேன், அப்பதான் 9 வரும். imag, okay, sorry. So what this is gonna print it out is, it's gonna print number one's real part, and it's gonna print number two's imaginary part, since both are complex variables. You get it? Because this has been assigned directly as a complex variable, and this has been done using the complex constructor. This is called a constructor. At least that's what it told me. So yes, I'm gonna print. Okay, let me run. See, 2 point, and the output is always in float. That's something that you gotta note. The output is in float. That's something you gotta note. So there's something called enums. From enum, import enum. Gotta do this in the beginning. I personally felt actually the whole enum concept went over my head kind of felt irrelevant personally, but let me just go ahead and tell y'all guys what I understood from the whole thing. So கருப்பாயிருமா கமெண்ட் இல்லையா அது? Okay, so enums, what it does, class state enum inactive equal to, so what does this does, what does it do? State dot active value, state 1 active, நானே மறந்துட்டேன் சத்தியமாக சொல்லணும்னா. கிளாஸ் ஸ்டேட்னு போட்டிருக்கேன், class state போட்டிருக்கேன். So state is considered a variable, and then I put enum here, so is enum, and then I put inactive equal to 0, inactive equal to 0. We'll figure it out as I typing. I think I'll figure it out. I got this. Inactive equal to 0, and active. So I'm basically putting that if it's inactive, then consider it as 0, and if it's active, consider it as 1. Then I'm going to be printing state dot actives value. So state dot actives value is going to be value. So if I'm going to print this, then I'm going to get 1. Print. So I think so that is the purpose, but I don't understand what is the purpose of using enums. So let me find what. Okay, I think guys, we should be using chat in these lots of things. So what is the purpose of using enums? The purpose of using enums, enumeration is defined as set of okay, correct. So the only way you can set constants, yeah, now I remember, the only way you can set constant variables is by creating enums. Once அது inactiveனு அங்கே போட்டிங்கன்னா state dot inactive வேல்யூனா எப்போவுமே வந்து அதுவாக தான் இருக்கும். கரெக்ட், நான் வந்துருச்சு. என்னடா ஐ திங்க்கு எக்ஸ்பெக்டட், அப்படியா? ஆமாம், நான் போட்டிருக்கேன். ஐ அக்ரி வித் திஸ் எரர். So it's 1. Now I'm gonna put 4. It's gonna be 4. It always be a constant. That's what ChatGPT has also told us, right? Set of named constant that represent a collection of related values. Code reliability, maintainability. Okay, அதெல்லாம் தேவையில்லை நமக்கு. What enum does is, enum is a constant creating tool. And then they teach about getting input from the user, which we just did in this. So how we do that, I'm gonna show it very quickly again by using the input function. So if I'm gonna put, let's just say hobby is equal to and then I'm gonna put input. I'm gonna get input from the user, and then I'm gonna write please tell me your hobby. So I can get, so the user can tell me what his hobby is, whatever his hobby is. That is my purpose. Okay, and then I'm gonna print hobby. Only then it will show. அப்படிதானா? இல்லை, இங்கே பிரிண்ட் ஆயிருமே. எதுவுமே பண்ண தேவையில்ல. அப்போ இன்புட் வாங்கிடும், அப்புறம் பிரிண்ட் ஹாபின்னு கொடுத்தா நான் என்ன அவுட்புட், என்ன இன்புட் கொடுக்கணும் அது அவுட்புட்டாக வெளியே வரும். ஓகேவா? ஹாபின்னா இப்போ கிட்டார்னு போட போகிறேன், அது கிட்டார்னு அவுட்புட் வரும் பாருங்கள். நான் வந்து ஹாபி கிட்டார்னு போடுவேன். கிட்டார், ப்ளீஸ் டெல் மீ யுவர் ஹாபியா. இப்போ தான் கிட்டார்னு போடுமா. கிட்டார்னு அவுட்புட் காணிச்சிட்டான், பார்த்தீங்களா? அப்புறம் என்ட்ரு அடிச்சிருக்குமா, ஏன் அப்படி வந்துச்சுன்னு எனக்கு தெரில. ஐ வில் ஃபிகர் இட் அவுட். பட் இப்போதைக்கு இவ்வளோ தான் கணக்கு. அடுத்து கண்ட்ரோல் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் பற்றி தான் சொல்லியிருக்காங்க, விச் ஐ டோன்ட் ஹேவ் டு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் மச். ஐ ஹவ் ரைட் இட் அவுட். இங்கே வந்து உட்காந்து நான் வந்து ஐ வில் ஷோ யூ வாட் ஐ ஹவ் டன். உட்காந்து நான் if true, what up my nigga, what up my nig, else g is equal to false. Now print Paul Allen, else Paul Shreya. That's what I have done, but I'm not going to explain it much, because I think if you had gone through this, then you'll have a good idea of what conditional statements and all those things are. And then comes list is also basically a different data type that's available in most coding languages. It is used to save multiple things I guess, and it's 12 o'clock. I should have posted it by now, so I'm just gonna post this video most probably. So don't judge me for the quality of video that I'm producing today. It'll be better tomorrow. This is just me being me. If you wanted to, so this will just be the very first videos. If someone explores Harib, then they'll get to know the very real Harib in this video. Yep. So I'm just gonna complete just looking at, I'm just gonna go chat GPT, give me a idea on list, and then complete the video. So let's go to chat GPT. We gotta love our boy chat GPT, man. List. See how smart is that? I'm just gonna put list and they're giving me all idea. So list is in programming is ordered collection of items that can store multiple values in a single variable. Yes, that's basically what I wanted to tell you guys, but I couldn't. Multiple value போடுறதுக்கு மல்டிபிள் வேல்யூஸ் ஒரே வேரியபிளில் போடுறதுக்கு ஸ்ட்ரிங் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். இப்போ லிஸ்ட்டை க்ரியேட் பண்ணிட்டாங்க பாருங்கள், ஃப்ரூட்ஸ்னு. இப்போ இதுதான் இட் ஷுட் பி புட் இன் ஸ்கொயர் ப்ராக்கெட்ஸ் and accessing element like I already did. I think I accessed an list element here around here right about here ல பண்ணனா இல்லையா, பண்ணி காட்டினேன்ல. இங்கே பாருங்கள், இப்படி இது ஒரு லிஸ்ட்டு தான். இது லிஸ்ட் ஆக்சஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு இப்படி ஆர் போட்டிருக்கேன். ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் எலிமெண்ட் மட்டும் ஆக்சஸ் பண்ணணும்னா எப்படி பண்ணலாம் பாருங்கள். நானே யோசிச்சு பண்ணுறேன். ஒரே ஒரு எலிமெண்ட் மட்டும் ஆக்சஸ் பண்ணணும்னா இப்படி போட்டு பண்ணணுமோ இல்லை ஸ்கொயர் ப்ராக்கெட்டில் பண்ணணும். கரெக்டாக யூ காட் டு இன் ஸ்கொயர் ப்ராக்கெட். சாரி ஃபார் தமிழ், but I'm a Tamil kid, so why not some Tamil, man? If you don't know Tamil, it's your fault. You go learn some Tamil. Ha ha ha. So I'm gonna do this. It's only gonna print 1, எனக்கு 2 மட்டும் தான் வரும். ஓகேவா? இப்போ நான் அதுக்கும் ஹரிவ்னு போடுறேன், இல்லாட்டி 4னு போடுறேன். 4 0 1 2 3 0 3 போட்டால் கரெக்டாக இருக்கும். அப்போ ஆல்னு வரும். பால் ஆலன்னு வச்சு டூவன் அவ்வளோதாங்க. அதுக்கடுத்து லிஸ்ட்டில் கொஞ்சம் ஆப்ரேஷன்லாம் இருக்குது. லென்னு ஆப்ஷன் இருக்குது. லென்னு ஆப்ரேஷன் பண்ணோன்னா உங்களுக்கு கடன் பண்ணி காட்டவா என்ன ஆகும்னு. பிரிண்ட் இல்லை உங்களுக்கு நோட் புக் காட்டிடுவா, வேண்டாம் பண்ணி காட்டுறேன் வாங்க. பிரிண்ட் இது போட்டிருக்கேன். ஸ்கொயர் பேக்கெட்டில் போடணுமோ? இல்லை அதான் நார்மல் பேக்கெட்டில் போட்டுடலாம். லென் ஆஃப் அது என்ன, அது என்ன அந்த லிஸ்ட் பேர் என்ன போட்டிருக்கேன் அங்கே மேலே, ஆர். ஸோ பிரிண்ட் லென் ஆஃப் ஆர் கொடுத்தேன்னா அது லென்த் வரும், வேறு எதுவும் வரப்போகிறது இல்லை. 4 கீழே வரும் பாருங்கள், அதில் அவுட்புட்டு. ஓ 4 தானா? ஹாபி இல்லையடா, வரலையடா. பிரிண்ட் லென்த் ஆஃப் ஆர் அப்படியா? ரெண்டுமே 4 தானே? அப்போ ரெண்டுமே ஓ ஐ திங்க் I've got to do this. Please tell me your hobby. Badminton. அதுக்கடுத்து ஒரு 4. Yes, this is there. Okay, length r வருதா? So let me just remove this one code, line of code. Sorry bro. And then there is no print also, print hobby either. So then there is something called append, which helps you add things in the end of the list. So if I'm gonna go r dot append, if I'm gonna go r dot append, if I'm gonna go r dot append value 69, which I have done the example, then the list is gonna get appended with 69 in the end. And then I'll go see லிஸ்ட்டோட இது இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகலையோ, இங்கே பிரிண்ட் பண்ணிட்டேன் அதனால் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகலை. ரைட், என்ன பண்ணணும், இதை அப்படியே காப்பி பண்ணிவிட்டு கமாண்ட் எக்ஸ், கமாண்ட் நாங்கள்லாம் மேக் யூஸர் கமாண்ட் தான் சொல்லுவோம், கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ண மாட்டோம். என்னடா அடா பாவி நீ print. We can keep checking since we have figured that out how to do it. We get the star, we put the R. Why is it not working correctly? Stop pissing me off. New Python 5. I'm gonna put 2 and gonna create a list called boys, and gonna put a list Hariv Alan, oh man, fuck you, Sajay. அப்படிலாம் இல்லை, ரெண்டு பேரும் நம்பர் 1 தான். ஓகே, fuck you. Alan, Paul, Alan, Joel, Shreya. I wanna put anyone. I wanna put all my boys. Joel, Shreya, நம்ம பையன் தான். ஷாம் போடணும், நம்ம பசங்க எல்லாரும் நம்ம பசங்க. ஸ்ரேயா, ஸ்பெல்லிங் தெரியலப்பா. ஸ்ரேயா, this seems better. Yep. And then I'm gonna put 4, 5. Okay, ஒரு நாள் லிஸ்ட் கிரியேட் பண்ணிட்டேன்னா now I'm gonna gotta print star boys. Now let's try running this. Run this, bro. Okay, it prints everything. So if I do boys dot append let's just attempt append நம்ம பையன், இன்னொரு பையன், முக்கியமாக நம்ம பையன் தான், one of my nice niggas. See, so Gagan gets appended, and then there is extend. So extend is used to add another list to existing list. Yes, this is a very important thing, so I'm going to tell you, show it to you. So extend, what extend does is we can do this, we can do டக்குன்னு ஒருத்தன் அனிருத் இப்போ தான் கால் பண்ணியிருந்தான் பையன், அனிருத். Then we can do comma 4, then we can do Shalom, my boys man, Shalom. It's a selfish as boy, but it's now நம்ம பையன் தான். So what extend does, ஐயோ இவ்வளோ நேரம் கொடுத்துருச்சு, என்ன சொல்லிடுச்சு, list dot extend boys takes exactly 3 are given. 1 argument, what the hell, hey, oh I have to put it in square bracket, that's my problem. My bad guys, syntax miss பண்ணிட்டேன். Syntax is always important. Syntax is important and indentation is important. Two things are very very important in Python. So if you run this, so we get the whole big ass list. Let's also keep a check of the length of the list all the time. Print len boys. So run, it's 11. Now the list is of 11 elements. அது போக ரிமூவ்னு ஒன்று இருக்குது. ரிமூவ்னு சொன்னால் நம்ம தனியாக ஒரே ஒரு திங்கை மட்டும் ரிமூவ் பண்ணலாம். இப்போது லெட்ஸ் ஜஸ்ட் ரிமூவ் பாய்ஸ் டாட் ரிமூவ். யார் ஒருத்தரை மட்டும் எடுக்கணும். ஒருத்தர் எடுக்க வேண்டாம், டீசெண்டாக நம்ம ஒரு நம்பர் எடுத்துடலாம் வெளியே, ஏன்னா நம்ம பசங்க எல்லோரும் வெளியே ஏறுவாங்க பார்த்தாங்கன்னா. 4 ரிமூவ் பண்ணிட்டேன்னா 2 4 இருந்துச்சு, ஒரு 4 போயிடுச்சு, வேல்யூ குறைஞ்சிடுச்சு. ஓகேவா? அதே மாதிரி பாப் பண்ணலாம். பாய்ஸ் டாட் பாப் கொடுத்தேன்னா என்ன நடக்குது தெரியுமா? பாருங்கள், கடைசி நம்பர் பாப் ஆகிடுச்சு, 9 வந்துடுச்சு. இன்னொரு பாப் கொடுக்கவா? ஏய், ஒரு பாப் தான் ஆகுமா? பாப்பு மேலே ஐ தாட் பாப் வில் கீப் ஹேப்பனிங். பாப்புக்கு மேலே பாப் ஆகிட்டு நினச்சேன். டசன்ட் ஒர்க் தட் வேவா? I think we got to print what it pops. It pops something la. Never say pop and forget the smoke. It pops Shalom. Adha, it will always pop the last element. It is already popped Shalom. Adha, inga Shalom irupaan, inga pop aayitaam. Lol. Never say pop and okay, boy Shalom padi kottu vantom. Okay, final. And there is insert, which helps you insert AI in things, and there is, that's pretty much it for today, guys. I don't know how long is the video is, but I'm gonna upload it anyways. This is day 2. I wasted a lot of my time not creating the video, which I apologize for. From tomorrow I'll be more consistent and the video will be of better qualities. I have called my friend Sanjay to help me create a good thumbnail for my videos. So that's pretty much it. Harif signing off. Hope we can meet tomorrow. I'll be posting more accurate and more concise video from today. This was just me being me, and by excuse is that I'm just being me, candid Harif. So full paranga. Okay, bye, love you always.